All right, let's see. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Wednesday edition of the training. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. Let's see who we got coming in here. All right. If you're new to Dubb, please put a one in the chat along with your industry. That would be great. If you're just checking out, you're on the free trial, or maybe you just upgraded to a paid plan, but you're new. A one would be great in the chat. A two if you're returning, if you've had Dubb for a while and you kind of know your way around the platform a little bit, that'd be great if you could put a two in the chat. And if you are very, very, very new to the platform, free trial, just got on a paid plan, new to Dubb, please put a one in the chat. That would be really helpful in terms of knowing, who we have. Um, okay, great. Let's see. I saw Harry Moore. Looks like you put a one in there. Let me come over to you, Harry, if you'd like to say hello. You can unmute yourself and say hi if you'd like to.
Hi,
Good to meet you, Harry.
how are you?
Good. So what brings you our way?
So I had a, I've, well, I was a little in a little bit of a quandary about one or two. So I'm relatively new to Dubb.
Yeah.
And my question is this: I am trying to synchronize Dubb with Go High Level,
Hmm.
so that I can get them, so that when I send out videos, through Go High Level, it'll tell me who watched it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I went into Go High, and I have two Go High Level sub accounts.
Yeah.
So I went into each one of them and I synchronized it with the app, the Dubb app through the
Hmm.
marketplace.
Yeah. You hit
Uh,
install. Yep.
right?
Yep.
But it doesn't seem like they're actually playing nice with each other. So I entered a new contact in Go High Level
Hmm.
and I didn't see it in Dubb. Is there like a lag, or did I miss something? Or and the other question is this the right place for me to ask this question, or should I go somewhere else?
Listen, a couple things here. So one, it sounds like I don't know if there's a little bug in there. I believe it's instantaneous when you do that. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
But I can check with the team, Harry. No, it is. Come in. Let us know you're having that issue, and what I can do is I'll have one of the team members reach out to you directly, and
Okay.
we'll get that straightened out. But yeah, typically you're supposed to hit install in the marketplace. It's supposed to do
Right.
its thing. You add your contacts, and it's supposed to be boom, so you can see everything. So yeah, there is. Seems like there's something going on. Are you on a PC or a Mac, or what are you
I
on?
am on a Mac.
Mac, okay. All right. Well, let me get that. Let me message them over in Slack right now, and I'll have them reach out to you, Harry. Are you when are
Great.
you typically around today? You on East Coast, West Coast?
I'm on the East Coast. I'm
Okay.
here. Sadly, I'll be in front of my computer for a few hours.
Hey, I guess that's how you look at it, right? Is it sad? Is it happy? Who knows?
Well, right. I mean, it's the sun's out today, so it might not be bad to get outside. But anyway.
Hey, listen, you guys. I grew up on the East Coast. I remember the cold. I can't believe the amount of snow you guys are getting. That's insane.
Well, so luck, I'm in DC, so we missed the big dump last weekend, but we did get the ugly one about 3 weeks ago.
Oh man. Well, look, I always tell everybody, snow is beautiful.
Yeah.
You just want to experience it for a couple weeks. So they'd be like, okay, we have good weather now, there's an interesting place out here in LA. It's called Pine Mountain. It's about 40 minutes north of the studios here. And it's crazy. It's like another world. It's got evergreens, it's got snow. It's so
Hmm.
bizarre. It's almost like a little snow globe. So
I When I was young, we lived in Los Angeles for a little while, and I remember that you could be at the ocean, and in an hour you could be in the mountains, and there'd be snow.
yeah, it's kind of the cool versatility of it in a way, you know what I
Yep.
mean? So
Yep.
cool. Well, good to meet you, Harry. Thanks for coming in. And I just
Thanks.
messaged the team, so they'll reach out to you directly.
Super. Thank you.
You're welcome. And let's see, do we have any other ones in here? Any other ones? Did anyone? I saw some people kind of coming in as we were chatting there. If you're new to Dubb, please put a one in the chat. If you're new, that would be awesome just to know if you're on the free trial, if you're just got on a paid plan, if you're just checking us out. And then two, if you're returning, that always helps. Janet, thanks for putting that in there. Let me come over to you, Janet, to say hello. Let me find you in the list here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Looks like you got two here. Let me allow on both. Hey, Janet, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear
Hi, good
me?
to meet you. Yeah, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
So what brings you our way?
So I came across your product on social media somewhere,
Hmm.
and I thought it was pretty cool, right? The video type deal. I'm in the insurance business, so trying to build an agency,
Hmm.
and thought that this would be a cool way to get somebody's attention, right? So if I sent somebody a text message and it's a video of me, they're gonna be like, "Whoa," it's like, "What's going on?" So I thought it would be pretty cool, but I need, I guess I'm just looking for more information on how it actually works. I'm on a 7 day trial.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't know if I'm going to be able in 7 days to kind of get going with this.
Yeah.
I did invite my assistant to join me so that she can help because she helps with a lot of the back end, go high level stuff, right?
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm just looking to see how I can integrate this into my CRM and see if I can utilize this somehow.
Yeah, look, the training that we do today that you're going to see right now, we have it Monday through Friday. I'm going to run through the basics and say this is how Dubb works. These are the different ways you record. Here's some strategy stuff in here as well. And then for the returners who get to see it too as well, like, hey, this is how we record with the Chrome. This is how we record with the webcam. So we'll kind of have this all-inclusive kind of little trip we're going to be on. And then all of the recordings of this are going to be on our Dubb support, typically it's usually within, I would say a couple hours. Usually it's on YouTube. And then what people will do is they'll go back to that part of the training and say, oh, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. And then they'll learn how to do that one thing because with Dubb does a lot of stuff, but it's really about isolating what your use case is and then the right technology to do it. And then you kind of just do that. And then you can kind of, move out to other stuff.
Right, right. Yeah, so I'm interested. I want to see
Cool.
what it's all about.
All right. Yeah. I'm going to jump in a second. Well, good to meet you, Dan. Thanks for coming in here.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then I saw Kevin, you put a one in here as well. Let me pop over to you, Kevin. Let me find you in our list here. Where are you, Kevin? Kevin Coleman. There you are. Hey, Kevin.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah, good to meet you,
I'm
Kevin.
Kevin Coleman. I'm a publisher, Northern Forest Publishing. This is the first time I've joined one of these calls. It's been on my calendar for a little while, but I joined today.
Very cool. Well, welcome in.
I
What's
have
kind of the
a
use
question.
case? Yeah.
I know that Dubb integrates with Go High Level. We use Kartra. Does Dubb integrate with Kartra?
Let
Is
me
there any issue with
see.
that?
I think it does. Let me just check really quick. Let me see. I'll tell you right now if it's in our
I would
list.
think it would, but
Yeah, yeah, I think it does. Let's see. Yes, it does. Yep.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then I don't really
I think we
understand.
did, but yeah, yeah, we do. It's on our list.
Yeah, I would expect so. I don't know very much about the product yet. I'm still on I guess I'm on introductory. I'm not sure how I got here quite, but I did say I was interested, and then suddenly these things showed up in my inbox.
There we are.
Yeah,
No, that's cool.
so
Okay.
I'll be listening. I'll be listening, and I have to sit down and poke around, try it out, and read some of the other materials, I guess.
Perfect. Well, thanks for coming in, Kevin. We appreciate you coming in.
Thanks.
Okay, cool. And I think one more in there, Sharon. I saw you put a one as well. So let me pop over to you, Sharon. Let me find you in our list here if you want to say hello. Let's see, where are you, Sharon? There you are. There you are. Hey, Sharon.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah,
I'm
good.
dri
Good to meet you.
I'm sorry, I'm driving and I didn't want to
Ah, you're
miss
in
it.
trouble.
This
Pull
is the
over.
first this is the first time I've joined the call.
Yeah.
I am with Smarty the Realtor and Go High Level.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with them or not,
I
but
know I've heard his name. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Huh?
um, I am new to Dub, and I guess I need to learn more about it because I get to a point and I don't know what to do
Yep.
uh, with it and how to import like the MLS listings into Dub and add my video to it.
Yeah, well, what we can do is you can always meet with the team. They can meet with you and say help you, upload your contacts with a CSV file, get everything loaded in there, get it all set, and then you're able to kind of reach out to your contacts through Go High Level with the videos, just adding them in. We have an
Yeah,
integration
it's
with Go High Level, but yeah, we can show you how to do that. Sharon, what do you buyers, sellers? Who do you work with?
both.
Oh, both. Okay. Fizbo's expireds as well, or just those two?
Yes, that's what I'm concentrating on first because I'm new to high level also. So it's kind of overwhelming for me.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of tech. I think the main thing with Dubb with CRMs, whether it's Follow Up Boss or Go High Level or HubSpot or whatever it is just allowing the CRM to accept those videos, sync with each other. So you get that contact activity tracking. Like, hey, did they watch the video? Did they click on any buttons? It's really just about communicating that and just having the notes and everything. So we definitely have trainings on it, and definitely when you get on you said you're on the free trial, Sharon?
No, I don't know. I just signed up for it.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah, yeah. We do a 7-day free trial. So if you get on a paid plan beyond that, we have this thing called an optimization setup, where the team meets you in Zoom, help you set up the buttons, the pages, pretty much everything. So, and we also have a really cool email that we give everybody, and people have used this, which is nice. I love seeing this. It's called Feedback at Dubb, and I just put it in the chat. So when people are trying this out, which I'm gonna go over in a second, if they want to send us a test video, pretend we're the person they're reaching out to. It's a good way to kind of get feedback as you're testing things. But in terms of knowing what to do with real estate, there's some specific stuff I'm going to cover when I go over this, when I mention the different industries. So when you
okay.
watch this back, those are the parts you want to pay attention to. Yeah. So
Okay. So will somebody contact me about helping me set it up or
yes, yes, we have I have your name in here. We got your email, and we'll reach out to you. Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So just keep driving and pretend this is a podcast you're listening to.
I am.
All right.
I'll do that.
All right. Perfect. Good to meet you, Sharon.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, all right, let's get moving, everybody. And by the way, Ina is here from our team. Ina is our Dubb extraordinaire expert. She's going to be in the chat. If anybody has any questions along the way, Ina's going to jump in there and take care of it. Hey, Ina. If you can hear me,
Hey.
okay. Yay. So, and then if anybody along the way, if you're feeling like you're liking what you're seeing and you're on the free trial and you want to upgrade to a paid account, just put upgrade in the chat and then Ina will take note of it and we'll send you our best deal that we possibly have. So if you're watching this today and you're like, yeah, I want to go, then just put upgrade in there. We'll reach out to you, give you the best deal. If you're sitting in the training today and you're in pro and you got because there's pro and pro plus, if you're in pro and you want to upgrade at the end to Pro Plus, let us know. Drop upgrade in there. We'll give you the best deal. So either way, if you feel like you want to move and do something, let us know. All right, so let me share my screen here and let's start. Okay, so when we think about a Dubb video, this is how we want to think about it. What does it look like to the person that actually receives these things? Well, when they get a Dubb video, it's going to be a 3-second animated preview of that video. So the first 3 seconds when you hit record, that is what's going to repeat. You can change that inside of the Dubb platform to a different part of the video with a little slider that you have. So if you like something visually in the video that you recorded, slide it to that part, and that can be the preview. But when you're doing these videos, on a good basis consistently, to be efficient, just know when you hit record, the first 3 seconds is going to repeat as this preview. Now, as far as the different styles of recording, we'll get to that in a second. But the first thing you have to figure out is what's your hook? Because notice in this video, I'm holding up a little whiteboard that I'll explain in a second. But notice it says, what's your hook? So if you use any kind of AI, if you use a ChatGPT, a Grok, a Gemini, a Claude, if you use within the Dubb dashboard here, our auto, which is right here at the top, this is our AI guide right here. What you want to do is just educate the AI on your audience, your industry, your ICP, your ideal client profile. Why are you reaching out to this person? Why are you reaching out to this group of people? Because when the AI understands your industry, why you're reaching out, what your goal is, what you want those folks to do after consuming your content, then you can ask the AI a very specific question and say, listen, I need 20 to 30, 3 to 5 word hooks that I can use in my videos to get someone to click on these things. The reason we say 3 to 5 words is because that typically is what will fit on the little whiteboard here in terms of a short, punchy hook, because I think it's about 30 something characters on the whiteboard. And then also up here in your subject line for your email, 3 to 5 words works pretty good before it gets cut off. So when you tell the AI to give you that list of those hooks, then you can play with them a little bit in terms of, hey, make it a little punchier, make it a little wittier. You can adjust from there. When you have the hooks that you like, now you can decide on how do I want to record this video? What does it look like visually? So that's where you can come into your styles now. So this one right here was recorded with the Dubb webcam right inside the Dubb platform. And I got the Dubb mobile app on my phone. And the Dubb mobile app has a little whiteboard feature where you can type a message. And that's all I'm doing here. I'm just recording from the webcam, holding that up to the camera, a little bit of movement because it's an animated GIF, little wave, little point. This is a very straightforward way to communicate with one-to-one or one-to-many because that messaging is right there in front of their face. You can't miss it. It's right here. Now, you also can do this from the webcam. You can record with a virtual background behind you as well. So if you want to drop someone's profile like you see right here, if you want to do a property in real estate, if you want to do a market update, an article, a company website, a screenshot of an action someone took, whatever you would like to have behind you as a screenshot, that can give context and be a part of a hook. Now, you also can do a combination of both. So I can take the same profile of Sarah and also have my question and my hook right there in front. If I'm in real estate and someone's interested in a property, why not put the property behind you just like that and have a little fun fact about the property or have the property address right there? And that's a nice visual for someone to see. So you can do one or the other. Hold up the whiteboard with no virtual background, do the virtual background by itself, or do a combination of both, like you see right here. You also can do screen recordings. So this right here is an example of the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder, which is a browser-based screen recorder. So any website that you want to be on top of in a little bubble, breaking things down, this is a nice way to do it. And you can see the little Dubb symbol right up here in the browser right here at the top. That's just a simple three-step process of Googling Dubb Chrome extension. You pin it up there, and then you're able to record on top of any site that you want within the browser. Now notice this here is a market update. So and notice I have, again, the whiteboard, I'm holding it up in the circle because I want that additional hook message. We know it's a market update, but now we also know there's been a big change. So, you don't have to do this, but why not add another level to it when you're in there? So if you're not in real estate and you're holding up a website, you're reaching out on LinkedIn, which I'll show in a little bit. Same idea. Hold that little message inside the bubble. And this just enables you to walk through a web page and point things out with annotations. You can see the arrows right here and just really kind of expand your knowledge and opinion on what you're showing in a very visual way. So this is a browser-based screen recorder. You also have the Dubb desktop app, which is another screen recorder. But the difference here is the Dubb desktop app is like a little drone that flies over everything on top of your computer. So unlike the Chrome extension that you just saw that I just showed you, that's just browser based, this can go on top of the browser and on top of documents, Canvas slides, videos, whatever you want. So it's very flexible as far as that. You also can crop in. Notice how I'm cropped in closer on this site right here to something very specific. So when I show the Chrome extension and the desktop back to back, you're going to see the similarities and the differences between the two. Also, we have a mobile app. So the mobile app does a lot of the same stuff we just showed with the webcam. You can put a virtual background behind you. You can do text on the screen just like you see right here. You also can just use the hook if you want to. Get your hook, type it above your head, below, move it around, different font, color, size, place it wherever you'd like. And you also have picture in picture. So this is really cool. This is almost like made for real estate folks because it's perfect for property walkthroughs. You're walking through and it puts you on the screen as well, so it uses both cameras on the phone. So this is a really strong use case for this. If you're not in real estate and you're at an event or a live event, you could show the crowd and have you on there as well. Post it to your social media, send it to your list of contacts. If you are in front of your computer and you pull up a property, a website, an article, all the stuff we talked about, you can take your phone, pull up the site on your computer, and just physically lean in like this while you're doing this, and you're recording what's in front of you and you're on the screen at the same time. If you're ever with a client in person and you want to do a quick little client, testimonial deal, you could have them sit across from you, physically take your phone, record them. You're up in the corner to the left, they're sitting right there, and you can have a cool little back and forth for a testimonial, which is pretty neat. So all of these different visuals are designed to just be something different that someone gets. So when someone does get this, they get the context, they get a little bit of a hook here, okay, and when they click on it, it's all about their experience when they land here because it's about this preset landing page. We call them presets in Dubb terms, but it's a customized landing page. So when you land here, it's going to have your logo over here to the left. It's going to have the initial video you recorded right in the middle, and it's going to have playlist videos right here that are going to play right after it. The power of the playlist is more videos for more education, but also it gives you the ability to record a video one time about what you do, your pitch video. Why should someone go with you? Make it a minute, minute and a half, and it will always play right after this initial video. because these first videos should be about that hook that we just talked about, that challenge, that question, that comment for the person. Make it a minute or less. Don't go too long, and then get in and get out. So that's what these first videos are all about. And then your pitch video would play right after. And if you do have video testimonials, this is a really nice spot to have them. It kind of shores up that nice circle of trust that you're kind of building right there. If you don't have video testimonials, I'll show you a quick way to get them, excuse me, that a lot of Dubb users use. Now, below the videos here, you have your call to action buttons, your CTAs. What would you like someone to do after they've consumed the videos? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to check out your website? Do you want them to download a document, a listing agreement, a contract, a guide? Do you want them to fill out a form? Do you want them to email you back? Do you want them to check out a case study? Do you want them to leave a review? So there's a number of choices you have. Now, this reply with video button here is really good for getting video testimonials. So if you want to get them, a lot of Dubb folks do this where they'll send a video to someone. They'll have that reply with video below and say, hey, this is Rob. Listen, thank you so much for using Dubb. Would love to get a video testimonial from you. It's not complicated. You don't need to download anything. Just click that reply with video button below and let me know. What have you felt about the platform? Whatever questions you'd normally ask, they record the video testimonial. They send it back to you. You get a little notification inside of Dubb says, hey, you got a video reply. Then you just make it part of your playlist. And this is the experience you want them to have right here that's worked for folks over the years. Now, the last part of it over here is your AI assistant, SIA, your sales interactive assistant. And it's not a necessity, like you don't have to have this on the page. It's just a little button inside of Dubb. But we've had really good results from folks that have had it because when someone lands here, maybe they're thinking about taking that next action, but they have questions in real time. So they can come over here, you can have your FAQs, they can ask the AI a question directly. And when the AI gives the answer, it's going to push for your desired outcome. So if you want them to book a time in your calendar, the AI is going to say, hey, here's your answer. Are you ready to book a time with Rob? Or whatever you want them to do. Now, the AI wants to keep the momentum going. That's why it does this. And the AI is educated inside the Dubb platform with individual website pages that you can give it. It will physically learn what's in text on those pages. And then you also can upload a PDF as well. So you can do one or the other or both. And then the AI will be really educated on what you need it to know. Now, the last thing about these preset landing pages here, you want to have a preset landing page for different segments of your audience. So if I was in recruitment and I dealt with the employer side and the candidate side, I would want to have a preset landing page for the candidates, a preset landing page for the for the employees. You would also want to do those splits in real estate we talked about before, buyers, sellers, FSBOs, expired, residential, commercial. If you're in coaching and consulting, the different kinds of industries. If you're in financial investing, different kinds of stuff there, mortgage, insurance, all of those have splits within the segments in terms of the audience. So you want to have these pages speak directly to those folks. Now, when you get on a paid plan with Dubb, one of the first things that we do is we meet you in Zoom for an optimization setup. So the team would meet you in there, help you set up your logo, the pages, the buttons, the presets, all that good stuff. So you're ready to try it out and get it moving. Now, the last thing about this is everything is tracked. So when you send these Dubb videos out, did someone open the email? Did they click on any of the buttons below? Did they interact with the AI? Did they watch the video? And if they did watch the video, what was the watch percentage? So you know what they've consumed and you can follow up in a really, really smart way. Okay, so how would we record these different types that we saw? How do we record this one right here? So inside the Dubb platform, there is a little red button, right? Oh, actually, it's a big red button up here at the top. It says create video. This is going to be for the webcam. Opens up your webcam right here. Now, to get the whiteboard on your phone, you're going to get the Dubb mobile app. So it's DUBB app. And when you have the Dubb app, this is what you're going to do. Here is the home area of the app. You're just going to select this button right there, that square button with the little person in the corner. And when you select that, now you can type right here. So all you do is type your hook, type it, turn it. There you go, just like this. And if you want to use the virtual background, just go below here, select virtual background. We have a bunch of stock ones down here, but I would go to your photos and upload any screenshots that you have into this area here. Creates a little library for you that you can choose from. Select the one that you want, and then it puts it behind you as a virtual background, just like this. Just make sure you have a good ring light or natural light in front of you. If you do talk with your hands, I would keep them within your shoulders. I'd go dinosaur T-Rex arms in here. I wouldn't go out over here. You're going to lose, they'll be out in the soup. So I would stay here. And if you're going to do whiteboard with it, you can do whiteboard with the virtual background. Just stay within your shoulders like this. Now, every Dubb recording option has a teleprompter option. So if you want to use a teleprompter, which is pretty awesome, keeps you on point, you know the words, they're right in front of you. Once you get used to using it, it's like you get so used to it, you just love doing it. We do it all the time, especially for our YouTube content. If you want to use a teleprompter, all you have to have is a script saved into Dubb. Once you have that script saved into the platform, you can click right up here. You can go right to scripting right now if I wanted to. If I didn't have a script, I could click create new script, put it in there, save it, and I'm done. Or I can scroll through scripts that I already have saved within Dubb, or I can search for a script by title, just like this. Now, when it pops down here, I would be about arm's distance away from the teleprompter. Pretty good for your eye line. Let the words flow up into the top. Don't be searching for the words or increase the speed. And I would give it a read through. You don't want to let the words surprise you, so you have the proper inflection. In terms of using this, here is your speed, up or down for the speed. Here's your play button to see if you test it, see if you like it. Here's your ability to back the text off, or you can zoom it in. If you want to make any real-time editing to the script, you can hit the pencil icon right here, make your changes, just click save. And if you want to close the teleprompter, just tap that little button and it'll close it. So here's how we'd use it. So I'm going to bring my hook in here like this. I'm going to hit the record button right in the middle. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and here we go. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create those connections, conversations, and those conversions. And I can hit the pause button right down here at the bottom, stop the recording, take a break, click it again, and it will resume going. If I want to delete the video, it's the red X. It'll always ask you, are you sure you want to do this? And if you'd like to save this video into the Dubb platform, it's the little check mark at the bottom. And again, if you want to close the teleprompter, it's right here. So very straightforward to communicate right from your webcam right here. Hold up the phone, don't hold up the phone, virtual background. All those options are right here. I'm going to click the check mark right here, and it's going to save this video into Dubb. Now, when we save a video into Dubb, it's going to go to the video edit page inside of the platform. Now, when you're saving it into the video edit page, you can now do some stuff in here. Just going to select a different video here. So when you have it saved in here, you can hit the pencil icon at the top. You can change the video title internally. Just make sure you hit the check mark when you're done. You have a little preview button all the way to the right, this little square with an arrow. Because we recorded the video, we wanted to see what it looks like on the preset landing page, right? So we click that button to the right, opens up a different tab. And now I say, yeah, there's my video. There's my playlist. There's my AI. There's my buttons. Great. Everything looks awesome. But I can change that if I want to. So back in here, there's a little drop down. And notice that it says Rob's preset with a check mark. That's my default preset landing page. So whenever I record a video, that landing page that you just saw will always be attached to it. Those buttons, those playlists, everything. Unless I click on another preset landing page that I've created, and instantly it will change everything about that background just by selecting it because it's already been created. You also can download the MP4 version of any video that you save into Dubb. MP4 files are great because the social media platforms love the MP4s. You can record something, download it, upload it to your socials, and then away you go. You also have the ability to use QR codes with all these videos. So every Dubb video has a QR code. If you're in real estate and you're doing an open house, it's perfect to sit a placard right on the counter. So when someone scans it, hey, thanks for coming to the open house. By the way, if you want to see similar properties, all you have to do is click below. You also can use these for physical mail marketing, whether you're doing door hanging stuff, just a mail stack that someone has. You can make a funny video where you're crawling out on the mail or something cool and creative like that if you wanted to, or just something simple as like, hey, thanks for taking me off the door. You can also have these at live events. So if you have a booth, have it set up there. If you're walking around at an event, you're meeting people, just pre-record a video that says, hey, it was great meeting you at the event. You can click below to keep in touch. And that way, when someone scans your QR code, they have that video. So you have that available. You also have down here the ability to upload this directly to your YouTube channel if you have one. And we have analytics. So this little tab right here says analytics. This is where you can use an AI coach called Kyra to do a quick little feedback on your videos. So when you're done recording, all you have to do is click generate. It'll give you delivery analysis. It'll give you feedback on the content and actually on your visuals at the same time. So just a nice little basic little feedback right there. Activity right over here to the right. This is going to give you, like I mentioned before, who's clicking on the buttons, who's opening the emails, who's watching the videos, who's checking out the page. All of this gives you the information that you can drill down on specifically, and then you can follow up. The details tab right here. This is going to remind you of what's on this page. Hey, remember, these are the buttons below your video. This is your AI sales assistant. These are your playlist videos that are going to play after the video when it's done. And you can change any of these right here on the page. You can delete or add any of these. And if I sent this video out to someone, I already sent it out, and I didn't make the change that I wanted, I'm like, oh, I forgot to get rid of that button. I can still make these changes and it will refresh on the other side for that person. So it's convenient. You also have an editing tab. So any video that you save in a Dubb, you can edit. You can hit the play button. Hi, this is. You can drag your timeline. Let's just say I want to cut something out, right? I can drag it or play it to my first cut point right there. Click the scissor icon, splits it, play it or drag it to my second cut point, scissors. Now you got three pieces. Whatever is highlighted in orange, that's what the one that you can get rid of. Hit the trash can and it's gone. And if you want to bring it back, just click undo, 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 and you've stitched it all right back where it was. Now you also have the ability for a design tab. So design means in the beginning when I said when you hit record, how the first 3 seconds repeats is the preview. You can change that right here. You can drag your timeline to a different part of the video visually that you like, click generate thumbnail, and that will be the preview. Or you could upload your own thumbnail. Okay, so we recorded a video. We have it on a preset landing page. Now we just want to share it. So to share it, we're going to open up an email, open up a compose, and there's some best practices here. You always want to have the word video in the subject line. It is the very first thing people see. It's very effective. You rarely see it. Then you definitely want your hook that we talked about at the top of the training here today. Have your hook there. Then you want a little bit of text in here, just in terms of why they should watch it. And then you can drop a video in a couple ways. The first way you can do it is inside the platform. If you go here, the big blue share and send button right here to the right of a video. Again, you would put the email in for tracking. You could add a little personalization text in here if you want to. The personalization text is just a little banner at the top if you want to do that. Click copy for email, and then it's just a copy and paste, and it would drop it in just like this. Now there's also a shortcut. So notice in here in Gmail, see the little Dubb button down here at the bottom? In Gmail, that Dubb button is right there. In Outlook 365, it's off to the right in add-ins. The reason that button is there is because we have the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder pinned up here at the top in the browser. And we're going to look at the Chrome recorder in a second. But when you have that, that shortcut shows up in Gmail and Outlook 365. So when you click that Dubb button within Gmail, it opens up the Chrome extension. And then all you can do, I can record a video right now if I wanted to, but I also can scroll through my video library down to the bottom right, and I can find the video that I want to share. Just click advanced options, again, put the email in there, add a little personalization text if you want to, and then click insert, and it pops it right in, and you're ready to send it. Now, in terms of the screen recording videos that we mentioned in the beginning, this one right here, the Dubb Chrome extension, which we were just talking about. Google Dubb Chrome extension. It's a 3-step process to pin it up here and any website you want to be on top of. We're going to use LinkedIn as an example. So if I'm on LinkedIn here, I'm going to pull up someone's profile and then I'm going to reach out to them. So I'm going to click on the Dubb Chrome extension button right up here at the top, and it's going to put me physically on the page, just like this. So remember, this can be on top of any site. So you want to think about three things here. You want to think about the size of your webcam. You can just grab the sides like this. How big do you want to go? I don't want to cover everything, so probably about this size. The shape of your webcam, whether it's this phone shape, rectangle, square, whether you got a circle here, and also where do you want to put yourself? Where's an interesting spot to put myself? I'm going to go right next to Ruben, bump right up next to him like this. You also can zoom yourself in for a tighter frame. You can back it up. You can move yourself around like this inside the frame to get better framing. You also can jump to full screen when you want to make points about things and go back to the page. You also can come right over here and turn your camera off. You want to do an audio walkthrough of a site, you totally can do that. If you want to use your headshot, you have the ability to do that as well. And if you are live, it's really nice to be able to use a virtual background in here if you want to do that too. So you have that as an option. You have your annotation tool, which we're going to use in a second, right over here to the left to point things out. And we also have a teleprompter right over here to the right. So this teleprompter is a little bit different than the one you just saw. So this one you can physically move around, and you can actually grab the sides like this to make it a little thinner if you want to, a little tighter so your eyes aren't going back and forth as much. And you also have the ability to control the speed, which is right here. And you can back the text off or you can zoom it in. And then you're going to take the teleprompter and move it right towards the camera right at the top. Now, when you are using the Chrome extension, because it is browser based, if you're going to use the teleprompter, don't go full screen on your browser because if you do, it's going to hide the teleprompter tab and you won't be able to physically tap it and bring it forward to be able to use it. Lastly, you also have three orientations to record to the right. So the first one all the way to the right is camera. If I hit record, it's going to open up like a webcam. If I click tab over here, the tab option, if I hit record, it's going to be a nice clean cut of the page. It won't show any of my tab mess I have at the top. And if I go screen, it's going to get my entire computer screen. I would only do that if I was telling Ruben, hey, look, I'm going to take you on this little tab journey, and I would bounce around to different tabs. So now that I'm going to hit record, I'm going to bring my hook in that we talked about before. So I'm going to click start recording to the right. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is right there. I'm going to click share. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and here we go. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I wanted to reach out to you because I saw that you wrote a book, which is pretty awesome, called Click Record, and I can't wait to check it out. So I did my whole thing where I said, hey, I'm doing my 3-second animated preview. I'm doing that. And then I jumped to full screen. So when you make these screen recordings, regardless of what you're showing, jumping to full screen is a great way to break the visuals, make your point, and go back to the page. It makes it visually interesting. So if you want to do that, you can take your mouse and hover over the webcam like I'm doing right now, double click it, brings you here, double click it to go back. If you want to tap on the little square right here with your mouse, brings you here, click it here to go back. So it's a nice way to really break the visuals up. You also can scroll around, be very free flowing when you're doing this. You also can hit the pause button right down here at the bottom. If you want to stop the recording, take a break, you can, and then just click resume. And lastly, the annotations over here to the left. You can point things out with arrows. You can do text on screen if you'd like to. You can put things in numerical order of importance. You can circle, you can draw on the screen, you can underline. And all of the text here is going to stay with you right here when you're willing to show it to the screen. So if you're reaching out on LinkedIn, great way to do this. If you're doing market updates, any industry that you're in, if you want to be on a website and you want to walk someone through like this is the way to do it. So I'm going to hit the check mark here. And again, this is going to save this into the Dubb platform, right into the video edit page. Now, if I want to share the video that I just recorded with Ruben, right? How do I share that with him on LinkedIn? Well, first you want to be a connection. So I want to send him a connection request. Once we're connected, then I can click the message button down here at the bottom. And then I can come in here and I can use the little Dubb symbol that shows up right here as we have an integration with LinkedIn. I select the Dubb button like I did inside of Gmail, and I just search for my video to share. There it is right there. Click insert, and then I can highlight the text and change it to something personal, and then send it to Ruben, and he's going to see that nice animated preview as opposed to text, which is pretty great. Now, there's one more screen recorder that we're going to look at right here, and it's the Dubb desktop app. So all you have to do is Google Dubb desktop app, download it from Mac or PC, and then when you click on the little Dubb symbol, it's going to pop up a window just like this. So we're going to look at recording screen because we just looked at how we did that with the Chrome. Now we're going to look at it with the desktop app. So I'm going to click this here. And first of all, the similarities. Same bubble. Bubble does all the same stuff that the Chrome just did. The annotation tool does all the same annotations we just looked at. The teleprompter is a little bit different. It moves around like the Chrome like we did, but when you click on a script in here, it's going to give you the ability to use auto track. See what it says auto track right there? That's voice recognition. So if I was going to hit record, it would go at my pace and my speaking speed if I wanted to do that. Now, if I don't want to use voice recognition and I like having the scroll speed like you saw with the other two teleprompters, just tap that button, closes it, and then you just adjust your speed up or down. So it's either auto track or auto scroll, and it gives you that option. The last part is the recording itself. Remember, the Dubb desktop app can go on top of anything on your computer. It's not beholden to the browser. And down here at the bottom, there's this red slash through this square, which means if I was to hit record right now, it would get my entire computer screen, everything on it. If I get rid of the red slash just by clicking on it, now I have a drop down of choices in terms of the borders of what I'm recording. So right now it's on custom, which means I can move this wherever I want to move it. Whatever's inside the blue lines will be recorded. And on the custom option, I can crop around anything that I want to crop around, which is pretty cool because I can get very specific in terms of what I want to show. I also can click down here and go 16 by 9. landscape orientation for YouTube. I can even go 9 by 16 and record a social media one right from my desktop in the proper format of 9 by 16 portrait. Now, the recording itself, if I hit record down here with this big red button, here's another big difference. So I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and I am now recording. I can pause and resume. The difference is the check mark here. When I hit the check mark, I'm not saving it into Dubb. What's happening is I have just recorded a clip. So the desktop app is a clip recorder. So we're going to record a few clips, merge them together into one video, and then we're going to save it into Dubb. The cool thing about clip recording is you can drag and drop videos from your computer. As long as they're in the MP4 format, you can drop them right in here. So what I just recorded was a screen recording clip. So how would I continue recording if I wanted to? So down in the bottom left, you have 3 creative icons and choices to record. The one all the way to the left, if you mouse over it, says record screen video. That's what I just did. So I want to go back and do another clip like that. So I'm going to hit that button in the bottom left, and I could have changed it to a different background if I wanted to, pulled something else up. But the whole idea is this clip is going to be in the same style of the other one. It's a screen recording clip. I'm going to hit the check mark again. And there's my second clip. So we're building these clips out. And these clips I can move and drag in any order that I want to. So it's very convenient. So you don't have to record chronologically, which is, awesome. You can do the ending first if you wanted to. You also can tap the 3-dot menu of every clip and download or delete it. So keep the clip you like, get rid of the one that you don't. Now, the next icon to the bottom left is your webcam icon. So if I select that one, it's going to open up my webcam. And now I am recording a webcam style clip. And this could be, hey, welcome to this video. It could be, thanks for watching. It could be, I want to talk to you about something very specific. Hit the check mark below. And there's that clip, which looks visually different than the other ones. The last option you have to the bottom left is what's called Dubb Narrator. Dubb Narrator gives you the ability to take a pre-recorded video you have inside a Dubb, place it in a bubble, and put it on top of anything that you want to. So if I was going to do a market update, I could sit in front of my webcam, have my teleprompter if I want to, and record a video about the market. Save that video into the Dubb platform, into my video library, pull up the either website or slide deck or whatever I have on the market, and then all I would do is click this button down the bottom that says Narrator Video, and it's going to go in my video library. Let's pretend this is my video. And then I just put this on top of the market update. I hit record, and now the pre-recorded version of me is going to do the talking. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operator. And I can scroll around, I can annotate, I can do whatever I want. It's kind of a nice, relaxed way to do it, where you do one piece before and then you do the other one after. And then when you're done and you're ready to combine all these clips into one video, all you have to do is hit the upload button at the bottom right. That will merge everything together into that one video, and then just save it into the platform. You also can select the edit button at the bottom right. That's going to merge the clips together, but you have a full editing suite right here before you even save it into the platform. And this editor right here is just like the one I showed you earlier inside the platform. You can do a quick little edit here. You can download the MP4, and then you can upload it right into the platform. The only time I've really downloaded the MP4 before is if it was a ton of clips that I had together. Like if I did like a YouTube video and I had a ton of them, I'd want to download the MP4 first in case something happened with the upload. But most of the time you just hit the upload button. Now, the last kind of recording that we're going to look at is going to be the Dubb mobile app. So the mobile app is just like the desktop app in terms of it is a clip recorder, but it has some different cool stuff that you can do, but it's a clip recorder just like that. So you're going to get the mobile app on your phone, Dubb app, Dubbapp. And when you do have it, here's how you would record something. So here's the home area. Here's your video library. I'm going to hit the blue record button at the bottom, the blue camera. And when I select that, it's going to open it up just like this. Now, when you're first using the mobile app, it's going to be defaulted for a minute. So I always slide mine over to 10 just so I don't get cut off. I'm going to hit record by tapping the circle, and now I'm recording. Timer up here on my eyeline, timer on the button. I can pause and resume this if I'd like to as well. To end the recording, tap the circle, and there is the clip that I have just recorded. So again, just like the desktop app, clip recording. And this clip has been automatically downloaded to my phone, so I have it in my photo video area in case I need it. I'm going to tap record again with the circle just so we have a couple clips here. There's my second clip. And I can physically move these in any order. I can take my finger, hold one for a second, and then I can slide it. So just like desktop, I don't have to record chronologically. And if I tap a clip individually, I can delete, trim, download, edit. And if I do select edit, now I have the ability to add music. We have a whole library of royalty-free music you can add. Just adjust the levels the way you want to adjust them. Make sure it doesn't overwhelm your voice. I can do text on screen, just like we said in the beginning. This is where I can type my hook that we talked about. And then you just, make it a different font, different color, different size, place it wherever you'd like to place it, and you have it right there on the screen. You also can do a voiceover. Tap the microphone icon. You can do a voiceover right here, or you can do a voiceover at the end. You can tap the timer icon to the bottom right. This can speed up your clip. So if you have a little action clip, like you're doing a property walkthrough and you're running down the hallway with the camera, you can speed that up or do something cool with that, all the way up to 10x. And then if you want to burn in the subtitles to the actual clip here, you can click the little button at the bottom right, burn the subtitles in, or you can burn them in at the end of the video if you want to do that. You also have the ability to know what these icons do to the right. So right over here, let's see, hold on. I don't know why this is freezing up. Okay, so the icons right over here to the right, what do they do? These ones. You're going to tap the tooltip at the top, and then it's going to tell you this is the functionality right here. Tap it again, closes it. Now, I usually have a countdown timer on mine because it's either 3 or 10 seconds when you hit this button here, 3 or 10. But I think 3 is kind of the perfect amount of time. 3, 2, 1, and you're ready to record. If you want to use video stabilization, it's this button right here. So if you're doing a walk and talk and it's kind of herky-jerky, select this button right here, do low, medium, or high, and it basically will take it from this to like this. Now, if you want to use a teleprompter, it's this button right here. So select it here, find your script like we did before. Then this is going to be your speed between 1 and 10. You can hit the play button, see if you like that speed. If your if your eyes are not staying at the top where they should be and they're looking for the words, increase the speed. That way you're not looking for them. You can also slide up your guardrail. So on the side here, push it up. That way your eyes stay up here at the top. Also, if you're doing it landscape, just turn the phone and the script will adjust to the side just like that, like if you're doing a YouTube video. You also can edit the script. So the little pencil icon right here. You can edit it, make some changes in real time. Now, if you have an iPhone, this is an option for you. You can select the gear icon here, select auto track, hit record, and now I can use this like this. What if your most powerful growth tool was a story from one of your happy clients? Notice how it was highlighting the words as I was speaking. That's voice recognition. So just like the desktop app as well. And if you have an iPhone, you have that as an option. Then to close the teleprompter, just tap the X to the top right and it closes. Now you also, if you have a video that you recorded outside of the Dubb mobile app that you want to make part of the story here, go to the folder icon here, takes you to your photo video area, say, hey, I want to add that clip. Select it, ask you if you want to add the clip, just drop it in there. If you want to record what's on your screen, it's this button right here. If you want to use filters, this button, you can just kind of scroll through here and say, hey, do I want it black and white? Do I want some skin smoothing? Do I want some different effects? You can just scroll through here and see the ones that you like. So picture in picture is right down here. It's this little button down here at the bottom. And that's where it uses both cameras on the phone and shows what's in front of you at the same time. If you want to do a virtual background, down here at the bottom, that last icon. So if you select that there, then it's just going to show a virtual background. So whatever you screenshot on your phone, it'll be behind you, just like that. And then when you're ready to merge these clips together, just click the blue button at the top right. Once you click that button, it's going to merge all the clips together like this. You're ready to record. Just like that. And then you can click the blue upload button. That will save it into the platform. And then you can share it anywhere you want to share it. And it'll be available for everybody inside of Dubb. Now, if you have a CRM that you use, let's say you got a HubSpot, a Salesforce, a Go High Level, a Follow Up Boss, anything like that, we have a pretty extensive list of companies and third-party centers and CRMs that you can see right here that we work with. So all you have to do is just add a video into your workflows if you love doing that and you have those workflows already set up. If you're looking for a CRM or you want to kind of consolidate everything, you can upload your contacts because Dubb can be a CRM. Upload your contacts into Dubb. You can do campaigns, bulk email and SMS sending. You can do automation, which is like drip sequencing that you can do with different triggers. That's part of our Pro Plus plan. You have the ability to do that. Also within the dashboard here, like I mentioned in the beginning, our guide Auto, our AI guide. Auto can help in two ways. Auto can help you with Dubb stuff. You could say, hey, Auto, how do I use the Dubb Chrome extension? How do I send a bulk email? Anything related to how to do things, you can ask Auto. Also, you can ask Auto strategy questions. Hey, what are the best videos to send in recruiting or real estate or insurance or mortgage? It will give you that advice as well. Now, there is a little feature here which is pretty neat. It's this little button right over here to the right. And you'll notice this says basic and sales and it says create profile. What you can do here is educate Auto the AI on your audience. So if I was in real estate with a simple buyer seller split, like we talked about with the landing pages earlier, I would just create different profiles for different parts of my audience. So I click create profile and then I just answer these questions about this part of my audience. I choose a preferred tone of communication. I even can choose what's called the have method. It's a little writing structure that opens with a hook, delivers the value, and compels a call to action. It's a cool little baked in structure that you can do. You don't have to select it, but it's pretty cool. It's right there. So what you do is when you get into auto, you choose your audience because it's already created, because it's going to remember everything about that part of your audience. So if I'm in real estate, I'm like, hey, I want to do something for my sellers. I click the seller profile and say, hey, Auto, write me a script on, explain it. And then AI will remember everything about your audience. And then it will give you that script. And then Auto will ask you, do you want to save this within Dubb? Yes. And then it will save it within the platform. And then you can load it into a teleprompter and just deliver it. That's kind of a workflow that we do a lot. So, in terms of referrals, we have a really strong partner program. So, down at the bottom left, if you click referrals and click apply now, it's going to create a little referral link for you where we do a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb within the Dubb platform. So, if you love Dubb, you're sharing the link, 30% recurring commission. Invite them into the training here at dubb.com/T. If you have a group of people that you want us to go and meet and you want me to come in and pitch and you have a group of people together, just let me know and I can always come in and pitch for you. If you're currently on a Dubb plan and you're paying for Dubb, do you know four, five, six people? Get them in here, get them to subscribe with your link, and then you got a free account. We have people that are doing well beyond that, but that's just a simple starting point of do you know four or five people? Share your link and get them to subscribe. It's one of the best things to do. Now, as far as training goes, down here to the right where it says training right here, there's a second link right here in the middle. If you click this here, it's our Dubb Academy library. It's got a ton of videos in here in terms of learning. You can learn all about that right in here. You also can go to our YouTube support channel, which is Dubb Support, and it has all of the videos, all the live trainings that we do here, shorter videos that are edited on different subjects. Really good learning tool to be able to come in there and do that. Lastly, we have our webinar lineup that we do every week. So every Tuesday, we have founder coaching with Ruben and Darius, the founders of Dubb. It's Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. PST, and that is for anyone that is subscribed to Pro Plus. In Dubb, we have Pro and Pro Plus. Pro Plus is all about automations, drip sequences, extra attention, and this Pro Plus coaching. They have their own curriculum. They have a little form you can fill out called Open Mic, which they'll talk about you and your business and break everything down. It's pretty in depth. Wednesdays, we have our real estate focused webinar. So every Wednesday, it's all about real estate and all about Dubb. Those two things together, video, strategies, all of that. So if you're in real estate, Wednesdays at 11:30 a.m. PST. And then on Thursdays, we have our Dubb Academy strategy webinars. Those are 11:30 a.m. PST. And that's all Dubb partner stuff. Strategies on how to sell Dubb directly and strategies on how to sell Dubb indirectly. So that's kind of our TV webinar lineup for the week, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And Ina's dropping those links in the chat, so you'll be able to see those in there. Okay, so let me kind of come back over here. Ina, how are we doing over there in the chat and the Q&As and everything?
Good, good. We have Sharon here asking for the link to download the mobile app. So it's available in both App Store and Play Store. Just search for Dubb, AI, teleprompter, video. You're gonna have that. Same same goes with both App Store and Play Store.
Awesome. And then does anyone have any questions? Anything on anyone's mind? If anyone wants to raise their hand or they have a question or anything, this would be if you want to jump in and ask, feel free if you'd like to. Um, Anybody going once, going twice, going thrice? The big thing I'll say is, with doing this over the years now, I don't know how many videos we recorded, but when you're first coming into this thing, it really is about discovering your hook first. Like, why why does the person want to watch your video? It's social media has affected sales in a big way in terms of that because we're so used to swiping. So it's really about discovering that hook first. And then it's really about what kind of video do I want to record? What kind of style do I want? Webcam, screen, mobile. So then once you know what that is, then you combine those two things and then you just start sending them. Whether it's email, SMS, through your CRM, that's really what that's about. And if you want feedback, email us at feedback@Dubb. Send us a video. We can always review it. So looks like Johnny had a question in the Q&A. Can you go over creating landing pages again? Yeah, Johnny, if you want to unmute, you can say hello. What's up, Johnny?
Well, good morning. I think
How
it's
are
still
you?
morning. Where are you?
LA, West Coast.
Yeah, you're still out here. I'm up in Big Bear.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, well, actually, is it literally cool up there or is it nice up there?
It's warming up now. Fortunately, some of that 4 feet of snow we got last week is melting down a little bit, but the berms are still substantial.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah, I bet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was telling everybody at the beginning of the call that LA is unique in terms of the different places you can travel to with different weather. It's
Yep.
it's
You
pretty
can come
cool.
skiing in the morning and surfing in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's so true. So true. Okay, so landing page stuff. Let me see. For some reason, this is the most bizarre thing ever, and I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of this. For some reason, my share button is gone on my Zoom. I don't know where it went to, but it is
You've been
disappeared.
using it too much.
I seriously, like, I can't even explain it.
You wore it out.
Yeah, it's gone. So I can't share. Ina, I guess if we could just show a preset really quick, if you can on your side. Just you want to see a
Um,
preset, right, Johnny?
Yeah, I went into the templates, got one and customized it a little bit, but it's not really a landing page, is it?
Template. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I got my share button back. I don't know what happened. Let me share here. Okay. So you were saying, and Ina, if you want to co-pilot here with me. So say what you said again, Johnny, about templates.
Well, I went into templates
Templates. Okay. All right. So,
and picked one and edited it,
uh-huh.
but it's not really a landing page, is it?
Did you go emails, forms, landing pages? What did you go in here?
It was last week and I've shoveled too much. I don't remember.
Okay, got it. Ina, do you want to jump in here? Like you're saying it was
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
When it comes to if you went to the templates, then you go to emails, it's email templates. That's what we have there. When it comes to the landing page, it's more on it's a landing page that you might need to design your
Right.
own. It's there are different configuration there, and if you will need to build the page, it's like a manual drag and
Right.
drop.
Took a little bit of doing, but once you got the hang of what was what, it was very easy. It was very nice.
Is that what you're doing,
True.
Johnny? The page,
Yeah.
not email template, right? You're building a landing page, right?
I think so.
Okay.
You
Because
had
Yeah.
some pre-selected templates. Was that email?
that was email.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's my
templates is in
problem
the
then.
email. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And
Yep,
what
there
we
they are.
also
There they are.
recommend in the when it comes to the landing pages, since it's more on like manual design, unless you have
Uh-huh.
like a web designer, of course. Based on our experience and studies within the last 7 years, the original video landing page with the video in the center, then the calls to action buttons gets more responses compared to the highly templatized or highly designed landing
Hmm.
pages. But yeah, you can still use the landing page, of course, but yeah, it's gonna be like more on hands-on designing and um,
Well, I'm one of the
customization.
users I'm looking for is I already have a captive audience.
yeah.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
for the landing page, I was looking to do a weekly update and drop the video in that and then add some more script to it. So set it up like in 4 sections. Can I have 4 videos on one landing page?
I think you can,
Hmm.
right? If it's as long as it's a drag and drop, right? If you just have those
Right.
breaks and the content
Yeah,
in
you
there,
just need to add like the link.
yeah.
I'm gonna check with the team if we have like a tutorial on how to how to do that for like for
breaks.
Hmm.
sections with
It's
four
almost like
videos.
I'm looking to create almost like a weekly newsletter.
Yeah.
So here's one drop on events that
Mhm.
happened. Here's one on the fresh calendar coming up. Here's one on local events, things going on around the community. So
Yeah.
make like a
Mhm.
weekly newsletter.
Yeah, it's really just how you want to do it visually. You know what I mean? Because like
Okay.
Ina said, there are those email templates. You could also, even technically it's a newsletter, it's like a video newsletter. You could always
Mm-hmm.
send something out where you record a video and you're basically on a screen, in the bubble and you're talking about stuff and everything. And that
Mm-hmm.
could be on a regular Dubb page. And then you could have playlist videos on the right that play after,
Oh, there you go.
that's almost like it's a video newsletter. It's you
Mm-hmm.
there, and you can do the same kind of thing. So, yeah.
Because not everybody wants to know what's on the calendar. Because I got guys that live in Georgia that
Yeah.
want to know what's going on, but they're not going to show up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, you want to be able to keep them informed. It's just how you want to relay the information. That's really what all this is. Do you want,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, that web page you're building, do you want to have other stuff on there or do you want
Right.
direct to the point? And that's what the presets are. They're very simple,
Mm-hmm.
direct, functional things that people can do. So, yeah.
Yep. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Ina.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any questions? I know, Janet, we had talked at the top. I'll come back over to you, and if you want to unmute, you can if you want to. I know that you were just checking out the platform, but I would say use case, use case, use case is the biggest thing.
I think it's great. I really like what I'm seeing. I'm gonna use the trial and then most likely just sign up, and use it because I can integrate it into my GHL and,
Yeah.
do campaigns and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
Well, we'll email you the best deal we got, like I said at the top. So just had to upgrade, get the best deal.
Yeah,
So there you
for
go.
sure.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, just email support. And if you want to send a test video, feedback at Dubb. If you just want to send like just a test recording, like you're trying it out as a screen recorder or a webcam, feel free.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else from anybody? Any questions on anybody's mind before we head out for the day? As kind of last call here. Anyone? Anyone? Okay, cool. Well, Ina, thank you so much as always. Appreciate you. Everybody else, thanks for showing up, and we'll see you tomorrow if you're back tomorrow. Bye, everybody.